Hi, I'm John. Welcome to the farm today. We're gonna do a little something different. Gonna feed the animals, stuff like that, but I want to talk about deer because it's hunting season, it's archery season here in Pennsylvania. So I'm gonna show you how my food plot is coming in, and I'm gonna talk about a little what deer are focusing on right now. Right now, they're in the corn a little bit, and they're in my winter wheat a little bit, and in my food plot a little bit, but mostly they're on acorns right now. So I'll show you how to identify their favorite, the white oak acorn, and also the red oak and the black oak. But the key differences in white oaks and red oaks is that the reason they prefer the white oak acorn is tannic acid. They're less acidic to them. So we're gonna go through that, take a couple minutes, and that's what's going on today. Okay, so first thing I want to show you is this is my food plot. It's coming in real nice. I have winter rye, and then I have drilling turnips, purple top turnips, some brassicas, things like that. And last year, like a food plot like this, okay, they're not really going to hit it too hard until it gets cold out, because this is going to be the last green food source that they're going to have. And when you have brassicas, they're very bitter tasting until you got some heavy frost. And even the drilling turnips, until they freeze, then they become sweet, and then the deer will hit them like crazy. So like beginning mid-December, they will hammer this. They'll be in here 24 hours a day. I put them in last year. It worked awesome. So this is what I have, and then I have cornfield there. I have a cornfield up top, and then I have another food plot down here. But like I said, this will all get hit. This is for like later in the season. Okay. Don't expect this to be full of deer early in the season, because right now they're on acorns. Okay, so you have your white oak family, and your white oak family is going to have your chestnut oak in it also. So right here, you can see how heavy the bark is on here. Okay, and the leaves for a chestnut oak are going to be in the shape of a spearhead. Okay, it's going to have rounded lobes on it. All white oak are going to have rounded lobes on them. Here's a white oak leaf right here. Here's a better example of a chestnut oak. All right, you see the rounded lobes on it? Looks like a spearhead. That's chestnut oak. Chestnut oak are going to have bigger acorns. They're going to look like this. A lot of times they're going to be like a yellowish color. Okay, now this here is a white oak leaf. All right, see it has rounded lobes on it. And a white oak is going to be grayish in color. Okay. Let me show you a nice white oak here. Nice big white oak. This is a nice big white oak right here. Thought I heard something running in the woods there. But this is a nice big white oak. And this is deer's preferred food source right now. Acorns will drop about every 4 years. So you just gotta find which acorn trees are dropping at the right time, which oak trees are dropping at the right time. So then you'll have the red oak family, and the red oak acorns are more bitter. They have more tannic acid in them. And this here will be a red oak. Okay, let me get a better example of a red oak here that you can tell the difference. Okay, so That tree right there is a red oak next to a white oak here. And red oaks have little points on the end of their leaves. They're a little more kind of sharp. So you can see this red oak right here, typical red oak. Just like this one here is a typical red oak. A little bit of a smoother bark. I don't know how well you can see that. And let me grab a leaf here for you. So this is a red oak leaf, okay? If you look real close, see how sharp the lobes are on it? And they'll have little tiny stickers at the end, okay? Very easy to tell, very easy. I have a nice mixture of white oak, chestnut oak, some black oak, all different oak trees in here for the deer to be feeding. And you could definitely see a lot of good sign in here. A lot of good sign. There's even some nice rubs. Here's a nice red oak tree. Okay. Once you have these basics, that the white oaks have rounded lobes, no little stickers on the ends of them, and the red oaks have pointed lobes with little stickers on them, then it's easy to tell. It's easy to tell what you have and what you're gonna hunt. And like I said, the reason deer prefer white oak to red oak is the tannic acid. So there's some nice buck rubs in here. Here's one of the rubs that are in here. I don't know how well you can see that. There's a bunch of rubs in here. You can see they're feeding in here. A lot of shells from the acorns, things like that. Lets me know that they're in here eating. So this is a nice side field that I've been working on this year. And it's nice for deer because it's out of the way. It's kind of in the woods, but you can see how nice and green it is. There's a lot of clovers in here. And clovers are a legume, so the deer will eat them for as long as they can. Alfalfa is also a legume. They're in the bean family, so a lot of protein. Deer love them. And I have a lot of orchard grass in here too for the pasture. But let me see if I can show you a lot of clovers in here. Hopefully you can see them pretty good. But yeah, the deer they're in here all the time in this field here. Real nice green field. Another good tree to identify is a hickory tree, because it seems like the deer like to hit them also, and they're hitting them right now. So hickory nuts will be green in color like this, okay? And this is the kind of bark that they have. It's a darker gray bark. When you go up it, a lot of times there will be horizontal lines across. This is a smooth bark hickory, and then you have the shale bark hickory. Okay, but the leaves on a hickory, they'll have a stem sticking out with, I think, something like 6 leaves, but they'll all be pointy leaves. And let me get some hickory leaves here, and I could show you. So these are hickory leaves. Not a real good representation. Looks like someone's been chewing on them. But so this is the stem with the hickory leaves on. So it looks like they have about 5 leaves, pointed. Very easy to identify a hickory tree. And deer, bear, even turkeys are eating these, and they're all over the ground. A lot of food here for deer. So here's something neat. I was just walking through, and looks like not one antler, but two antlers are here on the ground. Let me show you. That's pretty neat. And there's another one laying right over here, which is really odd. I've never found two antlers together in the woods before. See this one here. That's pretty neat though. Pretty neat. You don't see that every day. Obviously this deer was hanging out here a lot. So that's pretty neat. And as it just so happens, there's a rub here. I'm sure there's probably more rubs around, but I found the antler right there, and right here is a rub. And over there I can see more rubs. And the important thing to remember here is I have a deep valley right here, and I have an edge. I have a hemlock edge, pine tree edge, and it opens up in the hardwoods here with lots of acorns. So that's another thing about deer is they love edges. They're a creature of the edge. If you have one kind of cover that meets another kind of cover, that's always a good spot to hunt. Deer like to walk that edge. So I'm gonna walk up here, back up to the top, and I'll meet you up there. As soon as I said that, I look down and I have somebody who wants to be in the video. Little box turtle here. What's up, buddy? You weren't shy a minute ago. You have your head out all the way. He's only a little guy. Hello. So, I'll leave him alone now. Let him go, and I'll meet you up top, like I say. Okay, so we just came up from the bottom down in there, and I brought you up to, this is where we started at the food plot. This is the far end. All right, and then like I said, I have a cornfield here, and then up top of that hill there I have another cornfield up there, and I have some things planted, some pumpkins, things like that. Up here comes Casper. It's always important to have a good farm cat, because chipmunks, everything, squirrels, they take a big toll on when you have a small farm. We'll finish it up top, and then I'll put some pictures of deer that are here this year. So until then, have a great day. If you enjoyed it, learned anything, I appreciate it if you like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.